Super chats, super chats, super chats, super chats. Let's see. Actually, let me put this away. Why isn't it? Okay, I guess not. So 421's Zora. Zora. Yeah, how's Zora doing? Oh, it's still at 10 cents. It's not bad. I wonder if we came down and retested support before we moved up. Silver Days is in the house. JR Ford, welcome. Need to find something to swap the Titcoin out for. Not buying lower on this garbage. Need some ideas. It's time for gambling purposes. Holy guacamole. JR Ford is gambling, ladies and gentlemen. We'll wait until he comes back to the live stream and we could take a look at some coins for him. Toddzilla, I'm going to look at Zora for you, and I'm going to upload the video and respond to your comment later, okay? You're the best TA. Thank you for what you do, kind sir. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much for that. Hitashi Tan, hi meow, welcome to the live stream. I don't know if that's a kid, that's a picture of your baby, but congratulations, you are now a father. Flipcoins is in the house, man. What's up? How are you? My main man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Thank you so much for you just super chatted 10 beans. Wow. You know, it's crazy. I was, my wife went to work right now for, she'll be back at like 11:30 or 12. And I'm like going to live stream I think I'm just going to like live stream and keep the live on for like 3 hours. And I was trying to make a goal, I was trying to make a goal, but it's not, for whatever reason, it's not working. Here, let's see. Yeah, I can't even do it. Serious, maybe I'll do that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it won't even let me make a goal. That's lame. Flip coins for 10. Thank you so much for the 10 beans. That's awesome. First super chat of the day. Dude, thank you. That's crazy. That sets the mood. Now I'm good for like the next hour. And then after that, I'm going to start rolling out ads. No, I'm just joking. Actually, yeah, I think, I don't think, because I don't think I will, because I actually made it so, because Matthew Jopko apparently always listens to me when he runs. So I turned off the ads, so I have to manually do it. So obviously if the super chat's low, I'm really sorry, but I do have to insert ads. But let's take a look at all your coins. So first off, let's take a look at Billy and used car. I really hope it's still maintaining higher lows. Yeah, Billy. So yeah, so you broke out of this uptrend, which we need to delete, but at this point I'll leave it for a little bit longer. But you can see you actually came up and retested it as resistance, right? So you got stuck at it. So this area of support at 32 and 35 is still valid for a continuation up for Billy, but it is still bearish as long as the price action's under 52. We're just waiting for the market to turn bullish again. It does look like the stock RSI is attempting to reset, and the RSI is more towards oversold than overbought. So hopefully we get that next move up that puts us at least into resistance. But we'll keep monitoring it from there. And then used car is the same thing. Yeah, it's not doing anything. It's just the same thing. We had some sort of recovery, but it's still bearish as long as it's under 2028. And then let's take a look at SNEC. How's SNEC doing? Yeah, SNEC is doing solid. Taking a look at SNEC on the live stream, so far so good. We still have support on the macro time frame at 203. So if it does break below 202, I said the top is in, we're going to get lower. But as of right now, our targets on the upside still haven't changed. You're obviously validating this uptrend and this channel on the macro time frame and even on the shorter time frame, making lower highs and lower lows. So 2095, which is the previous high, is still in play right now. It looks like you're attempting to make your way up to this target right now. 1 cent 70 and then 3 cents are the targets on the upside. Both targets are valid for higher highs, so we'll just have to monitor it and see how high it can go. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I need to get a haircut before vacation, and then I'm gonna get a mojito. I'm gonna get a mojito flip points on the next another mojito. I did like it. It's okay. I do like the fact that it's not sugary like gin and tonic, because I don't do sugary fruit. I really like it, but I don't do that I don't do anything sugary. I'm trying to stay away from sugars, but mojito for the win. I'll use that 10 for the mojito, man. Thank you so much for that. And then what's CKB doing? Yeah, CKB still, I mean, 207 is still the target on the upside, and keep in mind that's still hitting this downtrend, so that is a crucial area. It'll be disheartening if it comes up here and then gets rejected and goes back down. So once you get a breakout of this area though, 1.5 cents is in play and you're invalidating this, so we should start seeing big moves up for CKB. And then Turbo, I just did an update video on Turbo for you, like for the watch list videos, but it doesn't matter because it's still, we're still holding support. It's still very bullish. So, like our targets haven't changed for Turbo at all. Let's see. Good morning. Can you check ICP? Ouch. Yeah, I could check ICP. Good God, but God bless, because ICP is brutal, man. It's funny, I usually listen to after my long run on Saturday. Well, you don't have to get hit with any sort of ads, Free Lightning. Could Snag just push through 1.7 and just go to 3? Yeah, I can. It might, you might have like an hour, you might have like 30 minutes or like 15 minutes to get out. But usually when you get that final push up, that's what happens. You get a giant wick. And usually it goes to like the next target or even a little bit higher to trap people. So like, for you, it's like, oh, our target's at 3 cents, but because it's at 3.5 cents, like I'm gonna keep it, and then that's when people get wrecked, like because it's like you held too long. So maybe not sell everything, but remember, like definitely take profits and at least take your money back, and then just put the rest in there, so you could just make money with their money. What time is it there? It is 9:21 a.m. right now. On the West Coast. West Coast overdose. West Coast, best coast, baby. I'm just joking. I want to go. I really want to move to Florida, but we'll see. For Toddzilla, let's take a look at Zora for you. Yeah, so Zora's taking a look at Zora on the live stream. So far so good with Zora. We did make a higher high, so at this point we can redraw the targets and say we have macro support at the 236382. Actually, I mean, I feel like we already had it. Yeah, so we have support at 7 cents and 4 cents 70, and then the targets on the upside, I think, what was it, like 16 cents? Yeah, we're still making our way up to 16 cents, and then 33 cents follows. But we'll keep this chart like this, and then we could take a look at it, once either this breaks out or we get the confirmation breakout. This is pretty good though. I mean, you're literally just making higher lows and higher highs. So you're in this channel. I know we had a channel previously drawn, but technically you're still macro bullish as long as you stay over 4770, which is worst case scenario. Which typically that's what happens, right? You get a massive sell off, everyone thinks it's over, and then that's where you get that bounce, and then it starts going up from there. But with that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, guys, just FYI, I'm about to make so many videos on just the top 100 coins because I'm trying to grow my channel. So I'm trying to get more viewers, more subscribers, trying to get to 100,000, baby. And I'm trying to get past that actually. I figured it'll take me like probably 6 to 10 years. Can you believe that? If I'm here for 6 to 10 years, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, and by doing that, like the way that I see that being possible is if I actually just go on CoinMarketCap and make videos on top 100 coins like all the time. And then especially when I'm bored and I have nothing to do, like for example, my wife's at work, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like I don't play video games, so I might as well try to like hustle and make money, right? So we're gonna start doing that, especially when I'm bored. We're just gonna be throwing on the live. We'll take a look at your coins, and then we'll be simultaneously making videos on the top 100. Because the more content I put out, the more money I make, and the more subscribers I get, and then hopefully that does transfer into memberships and obviously more ad revenue and stuff. So I typically like on every single month, like my videos make like $1 to $2 in ad revenue. So if I'm putting out like 100 to 200 videos a month, so that does correlate to like $200 to $400 in ad revenue. So except this month. This month is like it's like less than $1 per video. So it's like I think it's like $150 so far just in ad revenue, which is still like, if you think about it, that's crazy, right? That's no super chats or anything like that. So really, it's like super chats carry, and thank you so much, Flipcoins, because you're like the number one super chatter of the channel. But even without super chats, it's still like my logic is no super chats, it's fine. But like if I could just pump out more content and continue to grow, then it just becomes a number game. You know what I mean? Then it becomes like, oh hey, just put out like 300 videos instead of 100, and then theoretically I'll 3x my revenue. Hey Meow, I'll finish watching the stream later. I have my son here. Hey, welcome Flipcoin Jr. Tell Flipcoin Jr. I said hi. And yeah, of course, thank you so much for the super chat. I'll catch you later. And if in case you need anything else, like you need any other videos, just let me know, and I'll definitely make the video and upload it for you. So let me know if I missed any of your coins. I think we did everything: used car, Snack, Turbo, Billy, and CKB. So just let me know if there's any other coins you want me to do for you. Mofid, Peanut, please. What's up, Mofid? How are you? So we did Zora. Peanuts. Oh no, I have to actually spell it out. Peanut the squirrel, baby. Yeah, we got stuck at resistance. That's unfortunate. I don't know why that box looks all janky. Taking a look at Peanut the squirrel on the live stream. So we did come up and we did get stuck at resistance again at 23 cents. We're actually at it right now. So it's kind of a do or die for Peanut the squirrel in terms of the chart. Yeah, in terms of the chart. Anyway, so 23.5 cents is resistance. What we really want to see is price action getting over 23.5 cents. 39 cents would be in play. And in terms of support, you can see we have found support at 20 cents before, but we are making lower highs. So you're getting this area of compression right now. So what you really want to see is a breakout. And if we do get a breakdown and validating this downtrend that's forming, making a lower low, then 16 cents is the next landing pad for Peanut the squirrel. That's worst case scenario. I'm not saying it's going to go there. I'm just saying just be mindful, especially if you're dollar cost averaging down. You don't necessarily, and if you already have it, you don't want to just buy blindly. You definitely want to like target at what areas you buy. At least that's how I would plan it out, and just be careful as always. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video. All my love for you. Let's go, Mofid. Yeah, I really hope you make it with Peanut. So on the macro time frame, just keep in mind, like, even if it comes back up to 39 cents, that's 69%. So just be careful. You don't want to necessarily hold it for long enough. Like even here, when we actually had the sell off and put in this bottom, the 382 was 39 cents. So technically, even if you bought the low, which at this point, this is where, if you watch me for long enough, when we look at these coins and when they have these massive dips, I'm like, hey, the RSI is extremely oversold. This is theoretically a really good time to buy in a good bottom. So if you have bought even here, so it did make a lower low, but even if you bought here for accumulation, you would have had a chance to get out at a 75% pump. This doesn't always happen because some coins, they just basically go to zero and die. So unless you're trading it, then you're losing money, which is what happened with me with OXT. There was no, like, I did everything correct with this coin, and unfortunately, it just made lower lows. You see how there was no opportunity. There was an opportunity for me to sell, but that's what I'm saying. I would have made money if I had sold, which I actually did in 2 occasions. But the other portion of my position, I didn't. So I held it both times, and both times it went all the way back down. And that's why I was just over it. And I was like, you know what, screw this coin. But also another scary thing is that it used to be on 65 exchanges or like listings and pairings. And now it's on, it's on 60. So it was on 59, but I guess now it's on 60 again. So it got one added. So not bad. Anyways, let's see. Silver Days. The champ is here. Let's go, Silver Days. Silver Days, I just uploaded a XRP video for you. I just uploaded an XRP video for you. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Let's see, goal get when I shower. Yeah, I'm just really bored, and I'm just don't worry about the gold thing. I just want to see how that looked. And who knows, that might entice super chats. But in the meantime, if you guys still want me to look at your coins, feel free to let me know, because what we're gonna do, like I said before, is we're gonna go down. Imagine me doing technical analysis on Tether. How funny would that be? You know what? I might just do it just to troll. Dude, how funny would that be? What if, like, my channel explodes because I make like a video on Tether as a troll? Dude, how funny would that be? Let's see. What the fuck? Or what the heck? Oh man, this is such a troll. Wait, why is this why can't I find the Tether USD pairing? Oh, I guess it's just USDT. There we go. Taking a look at Tether on the live stream. So basically Tether, it looks like it's just been at $1 since 2021, or I guess technically when it first came out. So or 2015. Wow, it came out in 2015, but I guess Coinbase listed it in May of 2021. So for Tether, there is really no TA. There is no areas of support. So this should just be at $1. The next target on the upside is $1, and then the target that it needs to stay over as of right now, and crucial support for Tether is going to be $1. As you can see, the RSI is relatively neutral since it came out, and since this chart on Coinbase, and then the stock RSI. You know, obviously it goes up and it goes down, and it gets extremely bullish and bearish. But the good thing is that, unfortunately, the good and the bad news is that, unfortunately, we can never break over $1. And then the bad news is we can never break over $1, and the good news is that we can never break below $1. And if we do, then basically that's all she wrote, and there's probably a black swan event and whatnot. Anyways, I will keep you guys updated on Tether. A very, very, very cool coin. I mean, this coin has unlimited potential. It could, you know, it could go 1,000,000%, or it could go down 1,000,000%. So, but in the meantime, it's just at $1. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I'll catch you in the next live stream. I'll catch you in the next video, but next live stream. Dude, how funny is that? I'm actually going to post that, and people are going to be like, oh my god, this guy's so stupid. And I'm going to be like, dude, thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate it. It really does help the channel. Anything on Vinecoin? I don't know. Hey, thanks for the comments. I don't think I got back to you, right? Did I? $27 would be nuts. Well, yeah, that's like Moonboy target, though. That's like if we break $6.50 and somehow it just keeps going. Because once you break $6.50, it's price discovery. You get into like price discovery. So you don't know how high it can go. I don't know how high it can go. But based on the chart and based on the targets, that's what we have. So you have $6.50 to $27. But anyway. Let's take a look at Vinecoin. Vinecoin. Is that the actual name? Is this the right one? Yeah, this doesn't look bad. Wow. It's easy 6x. Holy guacamole. Yeah, for Vinecoin, bullish over 7 cents 60, bearish under 4 cents 90. So you are getting stuck at the 382. You can see you've been getting stuck at the 382 for a while. Once you break out, you have the 618 retracement, which it already did. So we already came back up to 15 cents and got rejected. Okay, so just be careful. You might make a lower high, and 10 cents is all she wrote before you come back down. But you're still in a downward channel, and you're still making lower highs. So just be careful with this. If it does fall below 4 cents 90, then I'd say the top is in, and you're probably going to get a capitulation down, and you're going to make a lower low. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Free Lightning for one membership, one gifted membership for profits. Now you have to be, now the part of the deal is that you have to keep your membership now because you got a free month. So now you have to keep your membership. Otherwise, you're going to have bad luck in crypto for the next 4 years. Imagine if that's how it works. That's crazy. Mysterious, welcome to the live stream. I've never seen you. Which means that you have to super chat in order to get your coin looked at. Let's take a look at Blast. Blast from the past. Yeah, this was listed on Coinbase, and of course the Coinbase coin that basically just got sold off. Let's see. Blast. Yeah, so nothing's bullish with Blast right now. So you're in a downward channel right now. Unfortunately, you're making lower lows, lower highs, and yeah, you're still getting stuck at the 236382. So keep in mind this also does coincide with this downtrend. So you know, it might go back up to the 382, which is around 116% pump. At that point, you have to decide whether it's going to keep going or whether you're going to get in, whether you're going to get rejected at the downtrend, which coincides perfectly with the 382. That's pretty much it for Blast. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Ange, what are you doing? Hey, come here. Damn, I have to take out the pooper. And thank you so much for your lighting. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing. Let me know if you want me to look at anything for you. Yeah, part of the contract is you have to keep the membership for profits. Okay, so we got, yeah, so we got Tether. I guess we could look at BNB. I'm gonna actually like Tron, Chainlink, Hyperliquid, SUI, Bitcoin Cash, Avalanche, HBAR. Oh my gosh. Shiba. Dude, we have so many. Yeah, I'll just do like a couple. Uniswap, Crow, Monero, Pepe. That's a lot of coins, man. Nights of Insomnia, good morning. Well, afternoon for you because I think you're East Coast, but good morning for me because it's because I'm West Coast and it's 9:38 a.m. Let me guess, Nights of Insomnia, you're at 12. Your time is 12:38 p.m. Zebek. Well, we just did Zebek this morning, but I will take a look at it for you. Oops, wrong one. Right one. Yeah, so for Zebek, we set that you're still within the parameters, so it's still very, very, very bullish. Over 41, which you actually came down and you retested. 2056 is the target on the upside. And that's really simple. And then obviously once you get that breakout, then I think what's the target? 1.5 cents is in play. So keeping it very, very, very simple. It's over. Aloe's in the house. Let's go. Welcome to the 3-hour live stream. I'm very bored today. My wife's at work and I have nothing to do. Can we take a look at DGen? You've already looked at my other coins this week. Thanks for the videos. Yeah, take a look at DGen. Yeah, it's still bearish. So DGen is still bearish under 2042. Nothing crazy on the indicators. I wish I could say we're extremely oversold and the selling is done. But technically it's still neutral and the stock RSI is really not doing anything either. So it's still bearish under 2042, unfortunately. Monkey, I looked at Vinecoin for you already. Did you leave? We looked at Vinecoin for you. We said, look, we said bearish under 2076, bullish over 4 cents 90. 15 cents was the 618, so just be careful. We might come back up to 10 cents and validate this downtrend, making lower highs, and then you might get a capitulation back down. But once you break the 618, then 25.49 and $3 are the targets on the upside. Good girl. Aw. Cats are so majestic when they drink water. They're so sweet. Go on. I gotta clean their water bowl. Or add more water to it. Let's see. Okay, my friend just texted me. Oh my god. He's getting sucked into the market. He's getting sucked in. Let's see. He said Jack in the Box stocks. What the heck? Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, if I was him, I would definitely buy right now. Jack in the Box is extremely oversold. It's the most oversold. You know what? We're gonna make a Jack in the Box stock video. Taking a look at Jack in the Box stock on the live stream. So, like we always say, we're looking at it on the monthly. So this is very, very, very important and very crucial. We are extremely oversold on the monthly RSI, okay? Generally speaking, that does mark a bottom before we get some sort of recovery. The stock RSI is starting to curl up, So just keep in mind we might either get an impulsive move back up for a V recovery, or you might just basically do what you did last time we were extremely oversold, which is just slowly go up, right? It's one or the other. But regardless, both indicators show that, you know, the price action does move up after the RSI is extremely oversold and selling pressure has been exhausted. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Jack in the Box. So not financial advice, but if I was buying Jack in the Box, I would probably dollar cost average now and buy now, given the indicators that I'm looking at. Stock RSI is max bearish, it completely reset at 0, and then RSI is extremely oversold. And this is on the monthly, so that's crazy. None of this is financial advice, it is all just my opinion, and thank you. Damn, I'm gonna tell him, hey, I'm making a video for you. I'll text him right now. I'll be like, I am making, I just made a video for you on the live stream. Once I'm done, I'll be posting it so you can take a look. Well, thank you for your contribution to the Vinecoin. I'm enjoying selling off my bags. Crypto is the greatest. I don't know what that means. I'm not getting a good vibe from you. You sound very negative, and negativity isn't handled in this chat. So I might kick you if I feel like it's coming from a place of like, I don't know. What are you looking for? You're looking for acceptance or reassurance, or you just want people to see you as like somebody that's successful, but that's fake, right? Because if you did actually make it, and if you had a class, then you wouldn't be coming over here and saying that, because you would know that you're basically like making everybody feel bad by saying that. So just FYI, yeah, you're on the red list right now. One of those comments and I'm deleting. I'm gonna basically ban you. I'm gonna shadow ban you. So I'm gonna ban your IP address from being able to get into my live streams. Chat cheats. Anyways, let's see. TikTok link for Meow. Thank you so much, Silver Days. I appreciate it. It's always bearish forever and ever. This is the wrong channel to say that in Allo. Because we're always bullish. You just have to buy at the perfect time. And you have to get out, right? The day Allo says it's bullish, I'm selling. Basically, that is true, actually. Thanks for the update. I seen I was behind on the live. Yeah, no worries. We looked at it twice, so now hopefully you just randomly click anywhere and you can see it. Shadow Frost is in the house. What's up, Shadow Frost? Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Well, good afternoon to Nights of Insomnia, but let's see. Oh, wow, what the... Oh, it's on the monthly. Excuse me, that's why. There we go. Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, so just FYI, guys, like I said before, this is going to be a very long live stream. So buckle in and enjoy the boring ride. Let's see what is going on. What is going on with my coins? Blast. We did blast. We got to do BNB. That's nice. Moonbound is in the house. #1 Dogelon Mars content creator on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream, Moonbound. I saw your video. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're starting to go live again. So yeah, I'm glad everything's going good for you, man. And welcome to the live stream. Pretty brutal. Dogelon Mars, man. You got to do what you got to do, but like we're still down. Like there's plenty of time to accumulate and I mean, dude, if it goes down to 708, 709, no, 707 to 708, which is the next major area of support, that thing's going to get, I feel like that's going to be crazy. So many people are going to be coming in. Hey, Meow, how come you stop putting your intro in your vids anymore? Because it's just an extra step that I have to do, and I feel like when people, I feel like I get more views just getting straight to the point. Like when people search up the videos, they don't really want to see like a 15-second intro. So like, not only did it cut down on my upload time, but now I could pump out more content, and I'll get more people watching the videos as opposed to having to wait through a 15-second intro to, because it's a lot of content. Imagine if you, especially if you have multiple coins, you have to watch the intro over and over again. And that's, if I upload 200 videos every single month, then that's 200 manual uploads that I have to do. Let's see. Thank you, my friend. The best information TA available. Zora came out in May. Yeah, I actually, I was going to reply to your comment because we already looked at it. I already looked at it when you came in this morning, or when I did that, and I made a video on it, but I'll take a look at it because there's really nothing like to say. I mean, 16 cents is still in play, and we still have support here between 4 cents 70 and 7 cents 20. So 16 cents, and then next target on the upside is 33 cents for Zora, and you're just in this uptrend right now. So this could be like the leg up. I mean, you could be basically putting in the accumulation, making higher highs before the explosion, before the parabolic move. But at any point, if we do invalidate this uptrend and we break below 4 cents 70, then I say the top is in. This shit crazy, bro. Thanks, bro. I'm just trying to be great. That's all that matters, man. Especially in this world where everything's negative and you just like get stuck. Like you just get stuck with like all this negativity and just like the world trying to put you down. I get it. The most and the least you can do is at least try to be great. Cause this is brutal, man. Like what the hell is this, like freaking brutal. But that's good. You're growing your subs, you're growing your YouTube, man. That's freaking awesome. Everybody that has Doge on Mars, definitely go check out Moonbound Crypto, and definitely go check out his channel. He always talks about Doge on Mars along with market cycles and some other great pieces of information. So definitely go check him out. Free Lightning says, "Hey Meow, can we look at Bitcoin?" Yeah, we can. Yeah, so for Bitcoin, we said 100 to 108,000. So we're making a lower high right now, and actually on my weekly update video, we said we came and we got stuck at the 382, unfortunately. So just be careful because we might actually start a downward channel, kind of like what we did the last two times. But as long as it stays over the box, then 139 to 148 is still in play. But at any point, if we do fall below this box on the downside, then I'd say the top is in temporarily, and then we'll look at the next area of support. And then I'd say bear market once we break, we'll look at the targets at that point, but I would say bear market once we break 82 to 89,000. I'd say, yeah, the top is in. But the good thing is that, I mean, especially for us people that are holding altcoins, the Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. I'd say alt season under 54% Bitcoin dominance. So it's getting there. Had to step out and feed the Kens. Thank you so much for the coverage. Yeah, also when I upload the video for you, I'll respond to your comment and I'll let you know that it's up. Let's see. People are unsubscribing. Yeah, but people unsubscribe to me all the time too. Like my worst day, like no joke, you can see it on your YouTube analytics. Yeah, if you go to your subscribers and then like your lifetime subscriber, There was a period of time, yeah, in one day I lost 21 subscribers on October 17th for whatever reason. Um, yeah, and like I was losing, yeah, -2, -1, and then I slowly got it back up. There are more people that are going to be subscribing than unsubscribing. There will always be days where you actually get minus on your subscribers. So I just want you to know that's normal. But in the overall grand scheme of things, you're still going to grow. Like your channel is still going to grow. Silverday says Ethereum. Yeah, so for Ethereum, we are, yeah, if they want to unsubscribe, let them. Screw them. They don't deserve to watch our channels anyway. So for Ethereum, yeah, so we said, so we got stuck at the previous high at 48.80. And yeah, I mean, we're just waiting to break out of this area. So we're just waiting for that impulsive move up that takes us over this 48.80, which is crucial resistance. And on the bull run target, Moonboy target is 8,000 to 14,000 for Ethereum. I think that maybe we'll get that move once Bitcoin does start dropping below 54% dominance, which is what we looked at earlier. And then we have support at 3,000 to 3,600. So once we break that, or sorry, as long as we come down and hold this area, we're still solid. But if that breaks, then I'd say temporarily the top is in, and we are going to get a bigger capitulation down. And yeah, not financial advice, just my opinion. And Ethereum dominance just broke the, like I said on my video this morning, oops. The ETH dominance did break over the 618 at 14%. So we are heading in on 17%. I think that alt season will happen once we do break 17% to 22%. But if we could get Ethereum back up to 22%, that's like the best case scenario, in my opinion. Because then all of a sudden you get that outflow of money from Ethereum into smaller market cap coins, smaller cap coins. So you get that money inflow. So first is Bitcoin, and then money flows into Ethereum, which it's doing right now, and then money inflows into smaller caps and altcoins, which is where alt season is. So it's a very good sign right now that Ethereum is going up and it's at its previous high, because it looks like we're getting ready for alt season, because typically the next step once Ethereum does have its rally is going to be the money flowing into smaller market cap coins, which is, again, it just took a lot longer than we thought. But again, it's first Bitcoin, then it's Ethereum, and then it's altcoins. So we're seeing that with Ethereum right now. What we don't want to see is getting stuck at 48.80 and never breaking out, because if that happens, that would be drastic. What is Vision food channel? I don't know. He made a food channel, which is good. He's expanding. He's trying to grow his himself, like his brand self, which is very good, which I always encourage like all my friends to do, and everyone who's actually putting in the work and doing stuff. It's like, you know, you want to hear nothing but positivity and good things, where it's like, hey, good for you, man. You're actually finally expanding. You know, he's been talking about a food channel for years now, and finally he did it. So like from like somebody that doesn't even know him, and just seeing him, and you know, people like typically they tell you what they want to do. Oh, I should really create a food channel. I should create a food channel. For the last 2 years, he's been, or even longer, he's been saying that. So it's really nice that finally he did it, because now he could grow that, and hopefully he monetizes it, and hopefully he grows his channel, and then starts making, you know, double the income or whatever he wants to do. Just nothing but good luck and all that stuff. Thanks, Meow. You're welcome, Free Lightning. Coins like PNG have not run at all yet. Yes, they have. You probably just bought at the wrong time. So if you search my channel for PNG, you would see that we were making a video on PNG down here at 201. We were here for this also when this guy unloaded his tokens and this thing went to 1 cent. We were here for that. So if you had bought, even if you didn't buy this low, even if you had bought before this move up, you would have still had a 30x. So the only reason why you're saying PNG hasn't ran, which it has, is if you bought any of these points, which would be this previous, if you bought in February, if you bought in December, if you bought in May, or if you bought in July. So that's the only reason why you're saying that it hasn't ran, because you're right, you bought at the wrong time. And you bought when it's already been up like 50x, more than 50x from the low, which is nothing bad. We've all done it, but just, I know that sounds pretty brutal and that's probably hitting you a certain way, but it's good. Use that and then learn from it. And if you can't put your ego aside, then get out of here, because I don't have time for that. Jason Sinkar, Toshi, you got it. Hey, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. We did a Toshi video update this morning. So Toshi's doing pretty good right now. You're still validating this uptrend. 3085 is the target on the upside. So once you break that, then obviously previous high and higher in play. And you're very far off from 2048. So based on the trajectory, I mean, yeah, based on the trajectory, it does look like you're attempting to break 85 right now. But once you get a breakout over this area, then obviously all the targets on the upside, which we'll take a look at that point, are valid. Moonbound Crypto says you can't find it. Can't find the food channel. I don't know. It's like something. It's something like food channel review or something. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find it either. I've definitely played some of his videos on my channel, but I can't find his video right now. And Jason Sinkar, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. So I mean, Toshi's around a 200% back up to its all-time high, and then if you're validating this uptrend, which we've been in since it first came out, you have a target here at between, yeah, previous high and then 209, so around 1 penny. Toshi isn't that big of a market cap too, so it has a lot of upside potential. Big T food reviews. Let's see. Big T food reviews. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many people doing food reviews. That's crazy. Let me see. Big T food reviews. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, it's all one word. So it's Big T food reviews. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see it, yeah. Oh, he's getting a lot of views. That's pretty good. 2 days ago, 520 views on the Taco Bell Steak Street Chalupa. Let's see what he has.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening.
Good afternoon to all the beautiful people out there in YouTube world. Today we have another food review from Taco Bell. It is the limited time street chalupas.
That looks pretty good.
You can get two. It was $7. So I got steak right off the bat. I can tell you that they're very small. They're actually probably the same size.
Yeah, what is it?
Actually, this one, they're kind of the same.
Wait, is this window
They're
open and it's raining?
Approximately the same size as the egg burritos that I showed you in the last video. But the problem is the egg burritos were $1.50 and these are $3 a piece. Now you can only get a set of 2, so it was like 6 and change. We'll just say $7. So right off the bat, as I was talking about in the last video, for the value, $1.50 for a burrito is not bad. This is $3. Obviously, it's not a burrito. It's a chalupa, but it is a steak chalupa. I've never had one of these before, just as a disclaimer.
Hey, that's pretty good. 60 likes.
So I will let you know what I think, and if you should get it. I could, right off the rip, non-biased opinion, for $3, this is a little tiny thing. It better taste good. So let's see how it is.
No, he has to open his mouth. That's gonna get like clickbait.
I'll be honest, first bite was all bread. I feel like I just took a bite out of a piece of bread. There's like literally, there's nothing in here.
Yeah, dude, you gotta try the Crunchwrap Supreme. Fuck, dude, the Crunchwrap Supreme is like my favorite. I don't know if I said it, but a while back I actually tried to make Crunchwrap Supremes like at home. I made like healthier versions of it. Yeah, he sounds like he's in a freaking thunderstorm. It sounds like his car is about to be like flipped upside down from a tornado, man. But his window is this window open? No, it's closed. Okay, but it looked like it was open. Oh, because he probably went through the drive-through. Got it. I'm gonna get some water.
I want to like it. I do.
But it's all bread.
It's just bread.
Yeah.
Maybe mine sucks. I feel like I just ate a giant bread of calories. There's like no meat. For $6, that was the first one. This is the second one. Maybe this one's a little bit better. But I mean, you can see it just looks like bread.
The Cantina menu things are my favorite. I go crazy when I order. Why? I love Taco Bell, but unfortunately, we don't get to. We don't.
I don't want to talk my mouth full.
Yeah, that's not worth $6.
It takes so long to chew. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I'm sorry. I didn't get my hopes up, but I'm trying to angle it so you can see it. I didn't have my hopes up, but I mean, there's nothing in here.
Oh wow, this
is literally what they gave me.
there.
There's nothing in here. It's just a bunch of bread.
Ripped off.
So I would say for $7, definitely not worth it. I don't even know what the calories are. So what is my grading system? We get 3 grades. You get price,
Matthew
calories,
Chapco, we don't
and
have
taste.
we don't have ads anymore, so you're good. You're in the clear. Welcome to a live stream. I'll take a look at Mock for you. What does he apologize? We're just watching this because Moonbound wanted to know what Vision's food channel was.
Taste,
so.
It just tastes like a fried tortilla. There's really nothing in here. There's no meat. It's like fried. It's literally what I put in my microwave. A fried tortilla with dressing.
Yeah, that looks gross.
I go 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for the taste.
I want him to do a cheese. I want him to do
price $3.
I want him to do a Crunchwrap Supreme. Can I super chat? No, I can't. It would be nice if he finally monetizes so I could like super chat and be like, hey, like, I'd be like, here's $10. Do like Crunchwrap Supreme next or something like that, you know? Or he could even have his memberships like $20 and then say, hey, like for $20 a month, like you can give me a food and then I can go buy. I think that's great, but he doesn't take advice or anything. He just has to like figure it out himself, like from the inside. Because obviously that's how I would do it, but he would probably do it like he's different, obviously different people. But I like if he did that, I would definitely do that. I would be subscribed and I would be a member and I'd be like, for my 1 month membership, 2 month membership, whatever the actual highlighted message, it's like, oh, you get to tell me what to try. And I'd be like, hey, this month try a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell, and then make a food review. I think that's a really good idea. But
$50. It's like $6.50 total, $7 total.
Not that he's supposed to, but I'm just.
Price is not worth it. 4 out of 10. And calories, I don't know. I don't even want to know. It looks like it's just a fried.
Let's see what the calories are. So, what was it called? Steak Street Chalupa Taco Bell calories. Yeah, it's all. If it's all bread, then yeah, it's 360 calories each, which isn't. Yeah, for basically, he showed nothing in between. So basically, it's just bread. So he just had 720 calories of just bread, and the calories are emphasized on the mostly the cheese and the sauce. Yeah, so I don't think that's worth
tortillas. $7. So we'll say 5 out of 10. So I'll go. I don't know if this is a 5.
No,
I would not buy this again. I feel like a 5 out of 10 you would buy. So I don't have a napkin. Well, I have a napkin, but not in my hand. So apologize for being a pig, but I would not buy this again. So does that make it a 4.5 out of 10? We'll go 4.5 out of 10. There's nothing in here. Maybe mine was a bad batch, but it was the steak chalupa, limited time from the street chalupa from Taco Bell. $7 for tortillas. You can get a bag of tortillas for $1.50 and a bottle of dressing for $3. That's basically what this is. I give it a 4.5 out of 10. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I have to burn off all these calories now.
760
I'm disappointed because it doesn't taste good. And I'm disappointed. That I wasted $7. So 4.5 out of 10. Not how I wanted to start my food review channel, but at least you know I'm not BSing you. I would not buy this again. I'm actually reluctant to eat it because of the calories. But we'll leave it there. Let me know what you think, and if you've tried it,
just, like,
and if you're going to give it a try. And obviously you can tell it's raining, so hopefully it didn't ruin the video. But that's another food review. Thanks for watching.
Throw it out of his window, you know. That would have been funny. Okay, all right, let's get back to another boring live stream. Matthew Dropco in the house. We already did. I looked at Mog, but obviously you're here now, so you're probably running, so you can't really type. But yeah, so Mog is still in support right now. So Mog is still over 6 zeros 89 to 5 zeros 11. So we're in support. What I don't like is that you broke into support and now you're using this previous support, which is the 236, as resistance, and you got rejected. I'd say the top is in if we do break below 6 zeros 89, but as long as we're over that, then we have a shot. We have a shot at the next target on the upside, which is 5 zeros 22, to validate this uptrend in this upward channel. That's pretty much it for Mog, though. I got the toasted cheese steak, not too much steak in there. He keeps saying sorry. Yeah, he let us down, that's why. The bell is a hit or miss depending on who's making it. Yeah. I'm home. I did run earlier. Nice. Damn, you ran early. Oh, well, actually, you're in the East Coast, so never mind. Yeah, so you were probably running when I was making my watch list videos this morning. Let's see. Anyway, we're gonna do kind of a long live stream today, just FYI. So I'm pretty bored today, so I'll probably be live streaming until like 11:30, 12. So another like hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. We'll see. I mean, it just depends. It just depends if nothing's happening and whatnot. So taking a look at BNB Binance on the live stream. So from the high to the low, it looks like we So we did get stuck at the previous high for a while. Okay, 693. And then now we just pushed through it. So the target on the upside as of right now is the 1618, which is around $1,560. Keep in mind that as of the current price right now, that is around a 73% pump. Now on the macro time frame, I do think that that target is still valid, given that we stay over macro support, which would be $510 and $634. So we can box this area and say as long as it stays over this box, target on upside is still valid. However, if we do break below this area, then I'd say the top is in and we are going to get a bigger capitulation down. This is given that the price consolidates and doesn't have, and we don't have a sell-off yet. So price at around $880. Once we make all-time highs, because it does look like it's going into price discovery, we'll take a look at support at that point. But with any sort of correction and consolidation as of right now, based on the $880, 511 and 639 areas of support does need to hold. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Oh, also Matthew Jopko, we are going to be doing like the top 100 coins. So in times where the live streams are pretty boring and nothing's really coming in, we will be taking a look at the top 100 coins, basically. That way I can make videos on them and then get some ad revenue and get some money that way. Mickey G for 10 beans. Yo, thank you. Whoa, second super chat of the day. $10. That's a lot of money. Thank you. We have a chart for Sato. Actually, I need to make an update video on Sato and post it on YouTube anyway. So yeah. Taking a look at Sato the dog on the live stream. So Sato. So as of right now, our chart hasn't changed. We still have resistance at 501 to 5018. As of right now, 5043, which is the 618 retracement, is still in play. Keep in mind that is crucial. Once we get up to here, we can kind of feel how the sentiment is, because a breakout over here will send Sato to the moon. We have 3018 in play. However, we could still get stuck here and come down for a correction before we either start moving up or falling off the table. However, given that Sato is such a small market cap coin and it does have very good lock liquidity to market cap ratio, I do think this is solid. I do think this is pretty good. And it has a lot of upside potential. So once you do break the previous high, I mean, even back up to its all-time high is around a 2,000%, so a 20x. Given that it goes, so a 20x is going to put the market cap still at what, $1.2 million to wait, is that right? 23 3 million, no, 6 million. It's going to be a 6 million market cap with a 2 million lock liquidity pool. So that's really good. So 6 million is still nothing, right? So it could theoretically go another 10x from there, making it 60 million. Our next target on the upside, though, it is over 200x at 3001, which in this case would make the market cap, what is a 200x? So 10x would be 3 million, 100x would be 30 million, and 2 times that, yeah, it'll still be a 60 million market cap coin. So again, plenty of upside potential. On the downside, if we do keep getting stuck at this area of resistance, it does need to establish a floor here over 6043. As long as we accumulate over this area, then we're just waiting for that blow. We're just waiting for this area of resistance to break, and and the blow up on out of this area. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, man, a lot of upside potential. It is a gamble, but it does have good lock liquidity to market cap ratio, so not bad. And thank you so much for the 10 beans. That's a lot of money. I really appreciate it. And Sweet says, what's up, meow? What's up, and Sweet? Arrow and Pangu. We could take a look at that. Flex clause. Let's go. Can you do Maneki and Plume? Yes, we can. Thank you, sir. Holding on to 100 million market cap. Oh, so you're gonna hold past the 16 at 301. So over 100 million market cap is gonna be So you're looking at 200x 60. So what's that? Another 2x from here would be 120. Yeah. So you're looking at, yeah, you're looking at like 305. Yeah, so you're looking at 305. That's not bad. I mean, again, it still puts the market cap at 120 million. And as you know, memes, every single meme coin we look at, we're like, hey, I think it could do, I think it could go to at least 1 billion. So it could do another 10x from there. But that's given that, it has adequate listings, partnerships, and it continues to grow, Good luck, though. I hope you make it, man. I really hope you make it. Mog had done like 20% recovery yesterday. I almost bought some more Pepe. I think Cock Inu on the 21st and Elon. I made a lot of money in between the last bottoms after the recovery. Yeah, that big move down. That's good. Powell's speech, I think, pronounced Sato. Oh, like it's not Sato. Sato. Okay. Like the Karate Kid Part 2, Mr. Miyago's old friend, and then the enemy, Sato. Sato, Sato, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's take a look at Arrow and Pangu. Yeah, so Arrow's getting stuck at the 786 retracement. We do need to get a break over $1.51. Previous high is in play for Arrow. And then Arrow up to $8.85 this bull run. However, if we made a lower high right now, then be careful because a correction to 81 cents to $1 could be in play. And a break below that, I'd say the top is in. You made a lower high, and you're probably going to get a bigger capitulation down. And then Pangu. Oh yeah, I have to type it out. Pudgy Penguins. Yeah, so Pudgy Penguins. Taking a look at Pangu on the live stream. So we did actually hold support. We have support at 2 cents 40 to 3 cents. We are making lower highs, so this isn't good. Obviously, we're in a downward channel, so the downward channel can't break below 2 cents 40. That's the worst case scenario. It doesn't necessarily have to come down that low, but we should, in theory, get a reversal from this area. 4 cents 80 would be the target on the upside, and then 10 cents. And then once we break 10 cents, obviously Pangu to the moon. Price discovery up to 77 cents is in play. At any point, if we do break below 2 cents 40 to 3 cents, I'd say the top is in. We're going to get a bigger capitulation and a deeper correction. Not necessarily saying that it's bearish, because theoretically it could still come back down to support at these areas and still validate an uptrend forming. So with that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Flex says, Maniki. We have a chart for Maniki. Let's go. Yeah, so nothing's changed from Maniki, actually. So Maniki's still macro bearish. It does look like you're accumulating right now. So bearish under 209. Bullish over 2032. We got rejected out last time. We got rejected at the 0.5. Couldn't stay over the 382. Came all the way back down. So same thing as follows. You could still come up, make a lower high at the 382 at 2032. At that point, you have to decide, hey, I'm going to sell here or I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, because if you risk it for the biscuit, then 2073 is in play from there. And if you're getting into that trade, then that's around 400. That's around a 444% pump. Kind of like what we said back here when we had this massive sell-off. We said the 382 was in play. I mean, granted, it did go a little bit higher, but still, 320% pump is a lot of money. So pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Oh man. Okay, so we can take a look at Tron. Wow. If only I had bought Tron back in November of 2022. Oh, that's not even that much, actually. I mean, you would have had to buy it back here in 2020. Yeah, you would be up 50x right now, but you would have to wait like 5 years. Damn. That's crazy. That's a long time. Yeah, I don't feel like doing TA on Tron or Hyperliquid. SUI is pretty good. Nice. Taking a look at SUI on the live stream. So far so good right now for SUI. Technically, you're still validating this uptrend. $5.35 is the target on the upside. Once you break this previous high, I'd say price discovery up to $10. And then at any point, if we do fall below support, crucial support at $2.99 to $1.99, at that point, we'll take a look at the macro areas of support. But I'd say the top is in and we're in for a deeper correction. But keep in mind, you're still validating this channel. You're making higher highs and higher lows across the board. So it is very bullish. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Bitcoin Cash making moves, man. Damn. Wow. Taking a look at Bitcoin Cash on the live stream. So Bitcoin Cash is doing extremely good right now. You had a 618 retracement. And the good thing is that you're actually consolidating. And price action is still over the 618. So you didn't just get some sort of pop off and then sell back below the 618. It looks like you're accumulating over, which is exactly what you want to see. Right now, the next target is 888, followed by 1655. And then obviously Bullrun target for Bitcoin Cash is going to be up to $9,900. And then we could take a look at the macro time frame too. But we don't need to worry about that right now because we have our target in the immediate near distant future, which is 891 and 1655. In terms of area that it needs to absolutely stay over, I would say Bitcoin Cash needs to stay over 328 to 437 for a continuation up. If it does fall below this area and this box, I'd say the top is in and you're in for a deeper correction. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Swap the Titcoin for Ket. Never heard of it. Roll the dice. Dude, what? What is this? What is this? Ket? Can you tell me what it is? Like, can you give me like more information and I can take a look at it for you? Are you talking about yellow Ket like this thing? Did you just buy it? Hopefully you bought it like at 4 cents. Yeah, where'd you even find this, man? That's crazy. Decent entry point. Yeah, I guess if you bought this low at 3 cents. Got in at 5.5. So this is the right one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, wow, what a you should I wish you had gotten at 3 cents, man. That would have been nice. Yeah, so for Ket, you're still oversold, so you have long ways to go. You might have to wait a while, but it doesn't look bad. You could at least get a hold on, let's see. Yeah, you can at least come back up to 9 cents, and then a breakout over that is 18 cents. So maybe you sell at 18 cents for a 618 retracement, and you bought at 5.50. Yeah, maybe you get like a 200% pump. So keep in mind at 9 cents though, you really have to decide whether you think it's going to get stuck at the 382 and come back down, or whether you're actually going to hold it for a 618 retracement for 19 cents. But regardless on what you decide to do, good luck, and I hope it works out for you. Hold on, I have to like stretch my legs because it is we've been sitting down for an hour now, so I need to stretch. I need to get some more water. All right, let's see. Damn, poor guy sitting for an hour straight. Actually, I wasn't sitting for an hour straight. I've been walking around. All right, let's see. H bar. Hey, Aloe, the Ferrari's back. Let's go. Wait, can I show you this? Look at this. Look at this. Oh man, I guess now you guys know where I live. It's all good. Ferrari. Look at this. Oops. Why isn't it popping out? Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Look at this. What do you guys think? Should I buy it? Wow, this is nice. I could buy this car right now and like literally like waste all my money. I would have to sell all my crypto. Imagine if I just like, dude, like, imagine if I just showed up to work with like a Ferrari. Oh my gosh. That would be pretty dumb financially, but hey man, if it means that it's gonna grow my YouTube channel, then maybe one day. Need to go back to the Scion. You mean this one? So check this out. So this was my old car. I'm trying to actually get the dealer to freaking budge, but he won't. Let me see. Yeah, let's see this. So this used to. So I used to have this car before November. So before November 2023, when my wife and we sold. I sold my car. Like this is literally my car. So what's really cool about this car is that there's only like 1,000 of them built because it's the TRD special edition. So it has a lot of special edition features, and like these barely come up on the market. So if you type in like 2019 Toyota 86 TRD SE, there aren't that many on the market because they're very limited. It's like a very limited exclusive car. And I had this car and then I sold it. And I remember I got like 23,500 for it. And then I had negative equity, so I had to pay like the difference. Anyway, they want to, like, I would have to drive to pick this up, but because obviously like one is like Northern California, one is Southern California, so there's only two selling in California. And if I could get it for a good deal, if I get it for less than what I originally sold it, well, I would actually, that has a little bit more miles than I would like. It has 74,000 miles. But if I could get my car back for less than like 20 grand, I don't know, I might do it. It's a Subaru though? No, it has a Boxer engine. So Subaru, Scion and Toyota came together and made that car. So Subaru had the BRZ, Scion, which they don't do anymore, they ended it in 2016, had the FRS, and then Toyota made the 86. But all of the cars, they have a Boxer engine, so it's a Subaru engine. So very, very, very cool. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna like. I'm fine with the car I have. I feel like it's that 2 year mark. I feel like the universe every like or whatever you could call it, whatever you want to call it, but it just like sucks you back in. It like, oh hey, I should do something. It's like people just get bored and they want to just like spend money and waste money for absolutely no reason. Well, actually they have reason. That's why they do it. But like, if I get to choose, I'm not gonna let any of those reasons like get in my way. So, nope. Sometimes you just have to yell, no! It might sound crazy, but at least you saved yourself $20,000. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, man, not having a car payment, just freaking getting like $60 oil changes. I'll take that all day long. My tires are gonna cost me $200, $300 to like get new ones. I'm like, what? Since when do tires cost $300? Let's see. Don't do it. Ferrari is trash. I know. I would do a Lamborghini. If my YouTube ever gets big enough and I can start doing car vlogs and my ad revenue can actually support my like the car payment, I would definitely buy a Lamborghini. And then I would be making videos in the car. I'm not even joking. We would be making car vlogs and I'd be making videos in the car. I'm more of a BMW Audi guy. Yeah, so I used to have a BMW, but it used to it broke down so many times, and I remember I spent like $2,000. This is back when I was making like minimum wage too, like years ago. And dude, like I couldn't even afford to fix the car anymore. The car was the repairs were almost as much as I paid for the car. But I love it. I do agree with you. It does drive very nice. I do love BMWs. Very nice cars, but I just don't want to. I just kind of got over like wasting money on that. I want to keep my money. I think the goal is like the game is like who's gonna keep money and who's gonna take it from you. You know, like are you gonna be the one giving money or are you gonna be the one taking money? I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be accumulating, baby. Get an RV, man. Travel. I can't. Not for work. How am I supposed to work? If a sports car doesn't have at least a V6 in it, I'm not buying it. Yeah, it has a V4. The Boxer engine is known for blowing head gases. I'd be afraid you get into something that would cost you more than it's worth down the road. My tires cost $800 last year. That's crazy. That's how much my tires cost $600 on the car I just showed you, the race car I had. It was like $600 for new tires. So I totally understand. Let me see. Let me ask AI if Matthew Jopko is correct. Is a box? Wait, let me ask Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Is a what are the down? Are Boxer engines by Subaru bad? And does it break down a lot? Let's see. Let's see. Common issues with Subaru Boxer engines. Head gasket failure. Oh, excessive oil consumption. Oil starvation and rod bearing failures. PSV valve and oil leak issue. What the hell? Reliability. Not all Boxers are equal. The EJ22 engine is often considered bulletproof. Many drivers report 250, 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. It's a closed deck, non-interference design, meaning timing belt failure is less catastrophic. Post 2012 models, improvement pays off. After 2012, Subaru made significant improvements, including better gaskets and refined engine design. Okay. My car seems to go to the mechanic every 6 to 8 months. Damn. I didn't know they had oil consumption problems, and it cost me... Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me type in that car. Toyota 86 TRD SE. Fuel pump issues, valve spring retaining fuel. Whoa. Is 2019 Toyota 86 TRD FC. Good car. Let's see. Underwhelming performance, stiff and noise ride, blah, blah, blah. Fuel pump recall. It says low annual cost of repair. It isn't bad. I think it's just like the older models. Alright, let's see. I watch Scotty Kilmer now all the time. He hates Subaru Boxer engines. Well, the old ones, yes, but anything, it says anything after 2012, they fixed it, basically. He loves Toyota and Honda and their variants, Lexus and Acura. Yeah, I have a Toyota. Dude, I have a 2008 Toyota Corolla. I've had it, so I bought it in November of 2023. And then earlier this year, so it's already been like a year and 6 months, because it's almost 2 years in November. So a year and 6 months later, I take it to the mechanic. And the mechanic told me, like, sorry, I take my car to the dealership for oil change. So basically the last time I took it earlier this year, SHX, they told me that they gave me a list of things that were wrong with it. And it was like, yeah, it would cost $4,400. And I'm like, bro, I paid $5,000 for the car. You guys are absolutely insane. Anyway, so I took the paper. It was like a list of 12 things, and I took it to my trusted mechanic, and they were like, everything's right except one thing. You don't need to change that. And I was like, how much is it going to cost? And they're like, we'll do it for $1,000, like $1,020 or something. It was very like $1,000. It was like almost very close to $1,000. It was like $1,026. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I've had the car for 16 months, and it cost me $1,020. So that means that technically I had a car payment for $63.75 a month. That's how I look at it. I'm like, bro, you can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. And I'm like, and then in the meantime, I was also like, when I went to my mechanic, I was like, hey, just tell me if there's anything else. Like, I don't want to keep coming. Like, if there's anything that's going to give me a problem, just, like they're very trusted, and I'm very like open with them too. I'm like, don't screw me over. Like, obviously I want to get it fixed, and I've taken all my cars there. But I said, if there's anything else, like, I don't want to keep coming back. Just let me know if there's anything that might be breaking, or that's going to be breaking, or anything like that, just so I can get it over with right now, this one time. And then they said no. They were like, everything on that sheet, like, it'll be good for another year or two. I'm like, another year or two? That's like that's $1,065 to drive a car for another year or two. Sign me up. I'll take that all day long. But yeah, I'm so happy. So happy. Okay, so SHX. Taking a look at SHX Stronghold on the live stream. So far so good. Stronghold does look like it's respecting our previous chart. As we said before, Stronghold needs to stay over 1 cent 90 to 1 cent 50. It doesn't necessarily have to come down this low, which it hasn't. You made a higher high, and 5 cents is still the target on the upside. So obviously, if we get some sort of sell-off and correction, 1.5 cents and 1 cent 90 does absolutely need to hold. Otherwise, we're in for a deeper correction at 1 cent to 1 cent, 2076 and 1 cent. Which, even if it does come down this low, you're still validating this uptrend, and you're validating this upward channel. So you're still making higher highs and higher lows. So very bullish on SHX. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. There you go, JB. The dealer will screw you. Go to a trusted. Yeah, of course. And yeah, I mean, I might never like go back to any sort of cars like that, man. I might just drive this car down to the ground. We have 134,000 miles on the car. So my wife had a RAV4, like a 2019 at the time, RAV4, and I had a 2019 Toyota 86, and we both sold our cars. So we were like, screw the car payments. But it's funny, like even downsizing to an extent, it's just like, it's really hard to get ahead, especially when like, you can't really buy a house right now where I am without having like a mortgage of like $5,000 or $6,000, which is just straight up dumb. Like, we talked about it and we were like, like that's so dumb when you could pay a third of that for rent, not have the liabilities of owning a house, and then just putting that money like in savings or the market, and throughout the course of like 10, 20 years, we could buy a paid off house at that point with that money, and we don't even have to worry about we don't have to worry about liability until that point. We really want to buy like a brand new house where we don't have to worry, and it doesn't have to even be here. It could be like it's definitely not going to be in San Diego. It's going to be definitely somewhere else. You haven't even broken that car in. So yeah, exactly. 130, dude, like the car is brand new and I keep very good care. I take very good care of my cars. Oil changes. I like ask them to basically make me spend money. Whenever I take it to the dealership, that's what I say. And that's why last time they gave me a list of things that were like, hey, you have a oil leak, a gasket leak. And your water pump, it's corroded, it's about to go out. And then like the wire or whatever, or like the pump or the hose, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, thank you so much for telling me. I'm not paying you $4,000. But like we're coming up for an oil change now, so it's funny because I'm gonna take it to the dealership again, and I'm gonna say, hey, Can you guys give me, like, I'm here for oil change. Can you let me know if those problems are still there, if there's anything that I need fixed? And they're going to see that I fixed everything. So in theory, there should be nothing, but I'm sure they'll find something. But even if they do, it's like, okay, good. Now I can catch it before it becomes a bigger issue. Yeah, car repairs suck, man. Nice planning on the car payment. Yeah. I don't want to make these banks rich. I'd rather make myself rich. Let's go. Let's go. All right, H bar. Oops. Taking a look at H bar Hedara. First of all, congratulations to the holders. I think it's listed on Robinhood now. So with the correction, we said that support needs to hold at 21 to 23 cents. It is respecting this area of support. As long as it's over this area of support, 31 cents and 40 cents are in play. And then once we get a breakout over this double top breakout, we'll take a look at the targets on the upside. But so far, so good for Hedara. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. And thank you. I wouldn't do that. Just leave it alone. Don't cause drama at the dealership. What do you mean? I've been going to that dealership for 15 years. I always tell them, like, hey, is there anything wrong with it? And they already know. I was like, hey, I'm going to go, like, obviously I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to go take it to my trusted dealer. I'm going to go, like, do my research. So there is no drama. It's a dealership too. I've bought 6 cars from them in the past, so they know it's not drama. It's very business. It's nothing but business. Chatster says React token. We could take a look at React for you. Like I'm not coming from a place of, oh yeah, like Nick, can you tell me if anything's wrong because I gave my money? Like, it's not like that at all. It's more of a, hey, like, I got this fixed. Can you please let me know if there's anything else that needs to be fixed? And they're going to be like, okay. You could buy a scanner and check that stuff on yourself. Yeah, I know. I can do that, but none of my lights are on anyway, so I don't think it'll none of the lights are on. I think it only really checks and scans for stuff when there's like a maintenance light on or if there's a check engine light on. I'm in San Diego. Great place to live, but pricey. Yes, it is. Been here since 77. Damn, you're old. I'm just joking. You're not that old. 77. Holy. That's cool. I live very close to San Diego. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but San Diego is great. Let's see. Oh, you don't need to start problems with a business if you don't need to. It's bad karma. Yes, Matthew Dropco. I am aware. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, will you be streaming every day in August? Well, the problem is that I'm going to be on vacation in August, like the first week of August. Not the first week, but the first couple days. So probably, but I don't know yet. I probably should because I really need to get to 10K subs. But I'll let you know before because I have to figure it out on my own whether or not I want to do August or if I want to do September. I'm just saying don't do it in a confrontational... Oh my god, Matthew Dropco, you think I'm going to go in there and be like, yeah, you guys, I got my car fixed for $1,000. You guys are scammers. Like, what? I've been going there for years. I know, I know the guy who checks me in and the guy who tells me all these repairs has been doing it for, like, years now. Last time I went was for my Scion FRS, and I needed a throwback throttle or a throttle replacement. And I went and I did it for cheaper somewhere else. And then I went back and I did the same thing. Like, hey, I got it fixed. Is everything good? He's like, yeah, everything's good. So... Yeah, you think I'm going to be a kid? You think I'm going to go there and be like, haha, like, you guys are scammers. Like, you think I'm going to take my car to a place I get my oil change and they have my car and I'm going to, like, be like a little kid? Heck no. Don't rub it in their face. I'm going to rub the paper in their face. I'm going to take the receipt and I'm going to just smear it all over my guy's face. They're not scammers. They're just they just have they use OEM. Obviously they use like all like they don't use aftermarket parts. Stop picking on dealers, bro. You bully. Yeah, no, I can't wait to take that receipt. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, check it out. You guys could have had $1,000 of my money, but you got greedy and you wanted 8. Or you wanted 4. Dude, 8, that would be insane. Tell him to quit farming you for work. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I tried to... well, no, I didn't. I was thinking about opening up my Coinbase again, but I just don't think that... I don't think that's a good idea. So I didn't move forward with it. Why does React and Uranus have in common? React will be on Uranus very soon. That's funny. Okay, so let's do React. Taking a look at reactive network on the live stream. So far we actually are respecting this area support at 4 cents 60 to 5 cents 90. As long as it stays over this area of support, targets on the upside are still valid, which is double topping at the 618 at 9 cents 30. A breakout of this area should send you to 14 cents and then previous high, and then from there, reactive network up to $1.50. That's the Moonboy target. And with that being said, that's pretty much it for React. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Dude, like Coinbase is like the biggest farmers. Not dealers. But I feel like everyone's farming you for money. That's literally what this is. Everyone's farming for money. Like, I'm farming everybody, like, on YouTube for views, you know? You farm for views. You want to get views because that increases your ad revenue. You farm, you know, you go to work to farm for money, you know, your paycheck. And your work farms you because you're providing services. And the world farms you because the world expects you to have kids and reproduce and keep the human race going, or some bull crap like that, you know? 1.5 isn't even that much. 500 million market cap. Previous all-time high for it was 260, or so PRQ. Wait, did PRQ, is PRQ no longer? Oh yeah, you're right. This is so this used to be on Coinbase. Is the new one on Coinbase? No, it's not on Coinbase yet, but it'll probably get listed. If it gets listed, this thing's gonna go nuclear. But yeah, that's not bad. I remember Parsec. Yeah, 240 million. Keep in mind the previous market cap, the all-time high market cap for Parsec was 250. So I'm not saying that's going to be the case for the new one, but for reactive, but just FYI. Yeah, with listings and with all that good stuff, it should happen. Good morning, everyone. Prompt? What is prompt? Oh no, another Altcoin. Is it getting delisted? Oh, Wayfinder, yeah. We did a couple videos. Oh my god, dude. What the heck? I need to make a video on this. Thank you for showing me this because this is good for ad revenue. I kind of wish I would have bought the new Polygon. Wait, you mean Matic? What's going on with Matic? No, it's not doing anything. What do you mean you wish you bought it? You still can. It's literally at the low. It's still at the low. Blast coin I already did for you, Mysterious. I don't know if you missed it or not, but I did it for you. Yeah, we gotta look at Wayfinder. It sounds like something from Moana. Oh no, that's a Pathfinder. No, that's a Wayfinder. What is it? It is prompts. Nope, wrong coin. There we go. Taking a look at prompt Wayfinder on the live stream. So wow, what a massive move up. First and foremost, I would like to start off by saying congratulations if you bought the low. And if you're buying now, you are risking basically losing a lot of your money. Not financial advice, just my opinion. So I would like to start off the video by saying that. Second of all, the reason why I'm saying that is because we are extremely overbought right now. And this is a very big green candle that just spawned in. So keep in mind with any sort of correction for Wayfinder prompt, It does need to stay over this box at between 19 and 22 cents. As long as you get some sort of correction and it stays over this area, it's still macro bullish and it's still it's to the moon, to the moon. Keep in mind that that does also coincide with the 3-2. But as of right now, the next target for prompt is 32 cents and then 42 cents followed by previous high. So if we continue with this giant candle, then those are the targets on the upside. But again, if we do get some sort of correction, 19 to 22 cents is in play. And if this area doesn't hold, you are looking at a much bigger correction and a capitulation back down. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Damn. Wow. Blastcoin and Zencoin, bro. I'm in huge loss for taking advice from stupid YouTube people. What do you mean? Whose advice did you take? Like somebody told you to buy those two coins? Just watched and commented on the mock coin update. Yeah, you're welcome. I also looked at it on the live stream too. So maybe I was looking for the old Matic. Never mind. OKB is weird one too, token burning. Yeah. That is pretty crazy. OKB, dude, like how crazy is that? Wow. Just immediately just popped up. XEN. I don't know if he's watching the chat on delay, but he probably is watching the chat on delay. Taking a look at XEN Horizon on the live stream. So unfortunately, XEN is still macro bearish. It is bearish under $12, $12.23, and it's bullish over $20. So last time we already had a 618 retracement, and unfortunately we came all the way back down. If this previous area of consolidation and accumulation doesn't hold, you are going to break down and make a lower low, unfortunately. However, if we do get some sort of reversal, the reversal does need to get us over this box and this area of resistance. Once that happens, retesting the 618 would be in play, which as of right now is $46. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Mysterious, who said that? Which YouTuber said it's a good coin, XCN and Blast? Yeah, JR Ford, but you're buying at a top right now. So, I mean, how much more up? Like, are you actually going to sell it even if it does go up 10, 20, 30%? Because you would be theoretically buying a top, so just be careful. Don't FOMO in. It's coming from a good place, but whenever you see something like this, this is pretty like you know, it's already went up so much. So you'd be buying a top in hopes of what? Getting 100, 200%. It could, I mean, I could be wrong, man. This could be the chosen one. It could go to like $2,000, it could go to $3,000. So it's just you just have to decide. What is this coin? Is this the exchange? Is this OKX? Taking a look at Uniswap on the live stream. So far so good. As long as we're over $9, $16.91 is in play. Keep in mind, this is the area of resistance. We have attempted to break this twice now. So Once we do get a breakout, the next target should be $26. However, if we come triple top here, which I hope we don't, then unfortunately we'll have to look at areas of support at that point. But regardless, on the macro time frame, if it does fall below $8.97, so around $9, it is going to be macro. It is no longer going to be macro bullish. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you. JR4 said, I'm not buying anything right now. Yeah, good for you. Brother, can you read my comment? Free Lightning with the sirens. What's going on, Free Lightning? Brother, can you read my comment? It's important. What is, bro? Scroll up. What, did I miss something? It's perfect entry. DJI 6930. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, you asked for this. DJI 6930. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know what you want me to look at, but for this coin, bullish over. Yeah, so we stayed over 1 cent support. So it's bullish over 1 cent on the macro time frame, and then the targets on the upside, if you do get a breakout of this previous high, is around 29 cents. I think that's more than a 10x, right? Or I guess that's a 10x, yeah. Yeah, that's around a 10x from the current point. That's pretty much it for. Yeah, that's pretty much it for DJI 6930. No financial advice. Just. Oh, this is the wrong chart. DJI 6930. No, that was the right chart. Yeah, 2 cents 30, 2 cents 30. Is GFI? I actually uploaded a update video on Goldfinch. So definitely go check out the video, but I'd say bullish over. Sorry, it still has support over 54 cents. So yeah, it still technically has support. So I don't know, whatever you decide, whatever you want to do with that. Let's take a look at Crow. Taking a look at Chronos on the live stream. So on the macro time frame for Crow, we are attempting to be macro bullish. So macro bullish over 15 cents. As long as we're over 15 cents, 30 cents is in play. However, keep in mind, we are still technically getting stuck at this area of resistance. So I say if we don't manage to stay over and break over 15 cents, 60, which is where we're at right now, then it does need to stay over 9.5 cents, which is the 236 from the high to the low, and then bearish anything under that. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. You're welcome, AMG. Yeah, no, this is the right one. 23 million market cap. 23 million market cap. The listing price, I mean, they have it on CoinMarketCap as of 1 cent, but this thing was actually basically, it rose up from the dead. So this is the full chart. It moneyed up on up there, didn't it? It moneyed on up there, didn't it? Yeah, what is it? 200, 400%. It's a 4x back up to the 786. And then back to the high, it's from the current price, it's around a 280. So it's almost a 3x back up to its all-time high. Hey. Oh, wow. I think she wants the door open. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. How's the chat doing? Are you Canadian, Meow? No, I'm not Canadian. We gotta do Monero. We haven't looked at Monero in forever. Wow. Wow. I guess, yeah. Not bad. Taking a look at Monero on the live stream. So, wow. A blast from the past, right? So, for Monero, we had a 786 retracement. We got rejected. So, unfortunately, right now, we do need to get back over 273. That is the next target on the upside. We can't get stuck here and make a lower high. And 363 would be in play, followed by previous high at 521. And then once you get a breakout and you go into price discovery, we do have a target up here at 1482, so 1482 for Monero. Keep in mind, all those targets are still valid as long as we stay over crucial support, which we've already came down and retested, which is 242. At any point, if we do fall below 242, we are going to get a deeper correction. I would put Monero back down to 130 to 170, which is the 786,618 from the low to the high. With that being said, I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Let's see. Yo, Meow. Have you really been far, even as decided to use even go want to do more? Wait, what did you just type? Yo, Meow, have you really been far, even as decided to use even go want to do more like? Bro, oh wait, what? Am I reading that wrong, or did you just have like some sort of like brain glitch? Can you rewrite that? I guess sardines are making me fart, guys. That's funny. Please take a look at Litecoin. What's up, Alejandro? So Litecoin, so with Litecoin, we did an update video on Litecoin, so definitely go check it out on the channel. That's part of the watch list. So very simple. Over $99, 172 is in play. Under $99 is no longer bullish. However, you are still maintaining this uptrend. So that's pretty much it for Litecoin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. It's a meme sentence. Yo, Meow, have you really been far even? Have you really been far even as decided to use even go want to do more like? You're gonna give me a headache. What the hell? It's a meme sentence? I'm not getting it. Anyway, let's take a look at Pepe. Pepe the Frog. Taking a look at Pepe on the live stream. So for Pepe, we did invalidate this uptrend. So we did get a sell-off, but we are going back over it. But however, at this point, we can delete that because we did invalidate it. From the low to the high, we said that it needs to stay over 401, which technically it has. As of right now, 4016 is in play, followed by breaking up in previous high. However, if it does fall below 4001, we are in for a deeper correction. At that point, I would say 5064 to 5078 would be the next landing pad. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Let's see, it's a meme sentence. But like, can Litecoin get to $1,000 this run? That's a good question. I think so. I think the target for Litecoin, once you get a breakout over this previous high, is anywhere between 400 and 17. If it does get that high. If it doesn't, then obviously then we would have made a lower high, and everyone's going to get trapped, and we're basically going to come back down to zero. But if we do break this previous high and it actually gets a bull run and it goes into price discovery, then there's no reason why it can't get to at least 1,000 when we have a target at 1,700 for Litecoin. So not bad. And then let's see. So we went all the way down. Let me see. Pepe. Okay, so let's look at, I guess, let's take a look at, I just need like a lot of, I need like the hype, you know? I need to make tons of video on these coins that are going up like parabolic, right? Ethereum Classic. Oh, we gotta look at ICP. That's right. I hope that guy's still here. ICP. Yeah, wow. Taking a look at ICP, Internet Computer, on the live stream, so making an update video on it. So we are still macro bearish, unfortunately, for ICP as long as price action stays under $10. Bullish over $24. I don't know if it's ever going to come back up this high, but these are the targets. Keep in mind, the reason why I set that is because ICP has diluted the market a lot. I mean, it first came out, it was a 53 billion market cap coin. So they did basically release it at its high, and then they basically just dumped and farmed us for the last 4 years, which is extremely unfortunate. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that it can't go up. Just be careful. It might be a little bit harder because they have diluted the market and they have printed more coins. So it might not go all the way back up to its high, but it could at least maybe get a 618 retracement or go to like $90. However, none of that is still valid as long as it is under $10 and it needs to break and stay over $24. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. Metal Detecting England, welcome to the end of the live stream. How are you? How are things? Things are good. Same old, man. Nothing exciting, nothing crazy. Just trying to get more subscribers, trying to grow the YouTube channel. You know, basically trying to do that good stuff. I posted an update on Jasmine and XCN this morning on the channel, so definitely go check those out. Both the videos are up as of right now. Ooh, my wife's coming home. Let's go. So that means I could finally stop live streaming. We got 2 super chats today. That's not bad. I do appreciate the super chats. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to hit you guys with an ad. Thanks again, Meow. Thank you for all the updates. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate your membership gift. And then thank you so much for the membership yourself and the super chats and everything. So thank you so much. It's 2 super chats and a membership. That's right. No ads here. Ad blocker for life. But I still love you. No, I don't get the 1 penny from Chatster because he has ad blockers. That sucks. What crypto are you holding? You're gonna have to give me $10 for that. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Matthew. Dropco, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope Mog makes you a billionaire, man. I hope you make a ton of money on Mog. Taking a look at Ethereum Classic on the live stream. So far, you have been, I mean, it really looks like you've just been accumulating since June of 2022. You've gone stuck at the 3823 times now. We are getting stuck at $23, which is the 236 from the high to the low. So it is still bearish under $23, but it does look like it's attempting to break out. A breakout should send us to $34 and then obviously to the moon, $64. And then once $64 breaks, I'd say this thing's probably headed to all-time highs, which is between $172 and price discovery up to $854. I will keep you updated though. None of that is valid until we get over and stay over $34 though. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I will go and check out the Jasmine XN update. Thank you. I'm still holding strong. Yeah, man, diamond handsing it. Let's go. I guess I'm a Mog billionaire. How they used to call people Shib millionaires. If you owned 1 million Shib, that's true. I'm a Shibillionaire. I'm a Shib millionaire. Shibillionaire. Oh, I can't even say it. Yeah, Shib millionaire. We'll just leave it at that. Shibillionaire. Oh my gosh. Really have to get it out. Let's see. Yeah, so we did Ethereum Classic. I mean, what else can we do? What gets good views, you know? I guess let me do the last 24 hours. That's good. Aave, Pendle, Arbitrum, Pudgy Penguins, damn, everything I didn't do. Pump Fun. I did Polkadot, Chronos. Okay, whatever. Bro, you gonna get a loan to buy the dip before we rip? What? What is this guy talking about? Nice. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll call it here. Pretty good live stream. We've been live for about 2 hours and 10 minutes now. I think we will call it here. We got 2 super chats, so thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers. Thank you so much for the 2 individuals that super chatted. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Just remember, None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes. Nothing more. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I will be going live again on Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So feel free to tune in at that point. And I will catch everyone on the next live stream.